Hello all, back with another video. I've got some things started already. Um, if you could see the leg back there, you could probably see it. I cut the leg down, it's 37.5 inches. I had to put some braces up. I didn't want to bore you with the boring stuff, but otherwise we cut it at 37.5. My floor is not level, and my counter, we're going to be putting some braces underneath a little later. I just wanted to shoot a little bit of video out. You see what I'm doing? I'm just now leveling. Everything's looking pretty level. I had to move some things back over here because I had to move stuff to cut on the saw, and now I got more stuff in my way that I didn't need. I just wanted to get out there with another video so you could have something more to watch. I'll try not to bore you too much. Make sure you can see the leg over there. We'll move this a little bit. That's the first leg we put in. I'll be screwing that down and put another one beside it. I'm short on 2x4s, so I'm going to probably have to figure a way to get some 2x4s eventually. Like I said, yeah, everything's looking pretty level. Let's see if this needs to come up. That's pretty level there. Let's see where we're at. That's pretty decent. Move my box here. We'll see where I'm just trying to level everything off right now. And I want to put in the next leg, and I just want to see where we're at over here. See if we can get a mark here. So that's got to come down. So let me undo this thing we got here. This clamp. See if we can get her to. It's looking like we're a little high here. Okay, that's better. Now that I clamped it long enough to hold that so I could get that leg in, but it's looking pretty level all the way across. So, as far as we'll see what this is doing here, and that's hitting there because that's braces put in, but I think we'll be all right. As far as everything looks pretty level now. I got that leg clamped down for the time being. I'm trying to keep it flush, and that's easier said than done. Tap this a little too. Back this up a bit more. And that looks really good there. So, like I said, we're going to be putting these legs on, and I tried not boring you with the boring stuff, but I guess the cuts, like I was explaining too, whenever you cut with your saw, you always want to remember that your saw blade is a 1/16 of an inch. So if you cut on that line, you could end up undercutting by a 1/16 of an inch, and adjustments a little here. But yeah, so always remember your saw blade is a 1/16 of an inch, and you always want to try to cut. I'd rather overcut than undercut. So I mean, you can always fix it if you are over. You can readjust and recut. So always remember, always measure twice or 3 times, cut once. Always check your work, make sure you're where you need to be, because you don't want to undercut. And what ain't cheap today? I mean, you start ruining too many, and then you're in a pickle. And so always make sure you measure a couple times, double check it, make sure you're where you need to be. Don't second guess yourself, man. Second guess yourself, and you're gonna mess up. So always try to double check. Even if you got to measure it 3 or 4 times, measure it. You only want to cut once. So always remember your blades are 1/16 over. I always try to cut a little above that line, just in case I'm over a little bit. I'm okay with that. Sometimes I've been over and it's been all right, and it's been better. So, I mean, this is an old shop. It's, nothing's flush, nothing's completely square. You just got to try to get it the best you can, and it'll work out. Um, if there's a will, there's a way. The good Lord above, He'll make a way. Believe me. Um, so, with that being said, I wanted to, like I said, get a little video out here for you guys. I'm trying to get different things going on so you guys, I'm not boring you to death and you're sleeping during my video, right? So I just hope you guys all continue to follow me on this journey. It's going to be some ups and downs. Things ain't going to be perfect. Things could go wrong, but you get to see it as it's being done. It's not a perfect world. So these videos that, oh, everything was cut perfect, everything was done right. I want you to be able to experience when things do go wrong, not, injury-wise or anybody gets hurt, none of that. Just, there's going to be mess-ups. I actually cut into my framing here when I was cutting. My blade wasn't adjusted right, and I ended up cutting into my thing. It's going to be covered in. You're never going to see it, but things like that go wrong. I want you to be able to experience that with me. Hey, it's not a perfect world. We know things will happen. I like you, you're going to be through this with me for the ups and the downs, and that's all that's the fun of it. And, compensate for when things go wrong. Don't let it frustrate you. It's going to happen. Don't give up. Keep trucking along. Good Lord will get you through it. He gets us through a lot of storms, and their learning experience. You'll learn from it. It's all that learning curve and learning to get around it. You'll get through it. Trust me. And like I said, it's not a perfect world. If you think you're living in a perfect world, you're in the wrong world. But just try to bear with it and get through it, and it'll be all right. I'm not like a professional. I'm not one of these master woodworkers, what we call them. And I'm sure other guys have issues, things go wrong with them. I'm sure of it. You just got to fix the problem, go on, and you'll get through it. So don't never give up. Always remember, your dreams can come true. If you stick to it and you buckle down, you get through it. So, and I had, like I said, I've watched a lot of videos, and like I said, Matt 731, awesome guy. I learned a lot from that fellow, just watching him, and then Bourbon Moth and those kind of, and there's a couple others I've watched. I know a little guy does bandsaw magic. I can't remember his name offhand, but I actually made legs, watched his videos, and I made legs, and I built a karaoke stand for my wife, and it's pretty neat. I like to get some video shot up of it. That thing's beautiful. I clear coated the top. I cut boards. We glued them together, screwed them in, overlapped them, and it came out really nice. It's got I put the magnetic locks on it so it closes open. It's magnetic, and I ended up getting these legs, and I routed them and made some little square legs and gave it some design on it. It came out. It's a beautiful thing. I built a desk with concealment drawer where it's a hidden drawer, but it's part of the trim. It's thing came out beautiful. I look at, back when I started, it was rough and things didn't look the greatest, and but I've learned, and like my wife says, looks like something the Amish built, honey. That's beautiful. So, I'm building a little table. I built my granddaughter a pretty cool little footstool bench deal, and we're going to be working on a spice rack. It's all under that mess over there right now, and we'll be getting that. I'll be showing you, and we'll be going through that. But like I said, I wanted to get another video out so you can see that not everything's perfect and things go wrong, but I want you to join me. I just go, okay, so we had a little mess up. We'll get through it, and we won't let it bother us or hold us back. We're just going to keep trucking along. So keep that in mind. Don't give up. Don't frustrate and just quit and give up. That's not going to get you anywhere, right? So I was a little disappointed. I cut into my rail, but like I said, it's all going to be covered. You're never going to see it. it's going to be covered. So, and I'll eventually probably, I might put a little trim on the edge down here. I'll just put a board in here and more than likely plane it and then stain it, make it look, a little nicer. But and that'll all be covered down the road. So don't worry about it. If things go wrong, things happen. Just correct it, go on, and it'll be all right. I promise. So with that being said, like I said, I got the leg on. I got it pretty flush. I'll probably be putting a screw in. And there's a way to screw in screws. You can put them in, back them out. Keep doing that. And you got to be careful because wood will split. And I'm using a pine, so it's known to split to softer wood. You could pre-drill your holes too. That helps a lot. I like to pre-drill because you're not gonna. There's no chance of you splitting it at that point. I mean, there could be a slim, but most time when you pre-drill, you don't have any issues with the wood splitting on you and stuff. But that's another thing to think about: pre-drilling your holes before you drill them. Sometimes I want to get in a hurry and get stuff done, and then I crack a piece of wood. And it's like, yeah, that's done. I have to make a new piece and cut it. But it happens. Like I said, things go wrong. It's not a perfect world. If you believe it is, you're in the wrong world. So, I just want to get these legs on. I got everything level. I'll probably cut that leg and do this bottom leg over here on this end. And I want to put two here, and I'm going to put another one around. So, kind of like I did this leg, it's kind of a round. See if you can see this. I don't know if you can see the leg. Where's it at here? Let me move this so you can get an idea. I don't know if you can see it. But it's kind of hard to see at this angle. What it is, it's kind of lapped like this, one side by side over. So it looks like it's got an extra part there and I just mainly did that for more support. And then I end up putting a beam underneath, and I connected it to both sides to give us, more stability. It was a little, it seemed a little wobble to it at first, not real bad. I mean, it was solid, but once I put that in and connected it, I mean, it didn't go anywhere. I mean, I could put my log chain on it, yank it with my band. It might stay in there. But it's, like I said, it's pretty solid. So, with that being said, like I said, I wanted to get another video out. I want to do a little more. I don't want to run it too long and bore you guys to sleep or anything. But like I said, continue to journey with me on this journey of redoing this old shop, and we'll get her fixed up, and she'll it's a lot better than it was. And if you wonder what this big thing is, that's my industrial fan back there. And I don't have air conditioning or any of that, so that's a windstorm when you turn it on. If you turn it on high, it's got low and high settings in it. I mean, it is warm air, and it gets warm in here in it, but it's better than nothing at all. Eventually, I got a window here. I might pick up an air conditioner for in here or something when it's hot days, and I'm going to be inside the shop a lot. I may just open that window up, put me an AC in there, and to cool it down. And of course, I got my heater for the winter. Once I get more insulation done, start insulating this, and we get our roof on, and I'll take the tripod up on the roof with us and we'll film up there so you guys can get an idea what we're doing. I'll have my brother explain. I'm not a roofer like that, like he is. He does really major construction. He also does computers. My little brother Jay, he's phenomenal. Really good computer guy. But he's smart, and he's able to do. He's like me. He does a lot of. We work on cars together. We do a little bit of everything together. I like to say a jack of all trades and a master of none, but he goes, no, that's an insult, he says. But all right, y'all. It was fun doing another video here. It's interesting, and I'm gonna be getting a mic down the road. I don't have a regular mic. I've been using my phone mic for now. I'll be purchasing a mic and stuff down the road so you can hear me a little bit. I know with my heater running because I had to run my heater today. Got down in the 30s today, so and back up to 70 tomorrow. So it's Ohio weather. Wait an hour and it'll change. But yeah. So like I said, we're gonna be. I'll walk you through the rest of this, what we're doing, and hopefully start getting this done. We'll be able to see the tabletop going on and all those good things. I want to get this cleaned up. It's a mess. It drives me crazy. I don't like my bench all messy and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, thanks for joining me again on this journey of this old shop and getting it fixed up. I appreciate y'all. Please like and subscribe. You can leave comments on the bottom. I'd appreciate it. But thank you much. God bless you all. Be safe until the next video.